could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake.
Обманули. Так, вот указатель на парковку.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Хорошо, братик. Давайте включим ему свет.
Man, thank you. Hey,
Пьянь
you're
какая-то.
all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Вот видите, он тоже рассказывает про каких-то странных созданий. Ну, уверен, что он говорит про тех одержимых, с которыми мы с вами также встречались уже. Это вот здесь. Судя по радару, да, нам нужно туда с вами пролезть. Отлично. Главное, чтобы шериф Брейкер, Сара Брейкер, нас не увидела, чем мы тут занимаемся. Не увидела, что мы пытаемся убежать из участка. Ну, я думаю, она не особо сильно расстроится. Возьмем еще одну страничку рукописи, сейчас прочтем, о чем же там говорится.
Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Где моя жена? Спросил Уэйк похитителя на пике влюбленных. Да, нам, в общем-то, с вами на пик этот и придется двигать. Сейчас посмотрим.
Had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Значит, Саре Брейкер мы не будем говорить о том, что мы пытаемся отсюда смыться. Ну ладно, не будем, так не будем. Значит, нам просто сейчас нужно выйти, наверное, через главный ход, я полагаю. А, еще здесь есть телевизор. Ну ничего себе. Давайте посмотрим. А он сам даже заработал, смотрите.
It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regret.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Hey,
Nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Фу, такой противный этот Хартман, конечно. И он, значит, общался с женой Уэйка по поводу его пребывания в его частной клинике. О каком случае с папарацци он говорит, интересно, Барри?
He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Скелет колумбийского мамонта. Ну, как видите, нам сейчас нужно поговорить с неким Расти. Давайте-ка мы выйдем туда, наверное, на балкон, побеседуем с ним.
And his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
А я увидел, между прочим, еще один термос. Отлично, что я вернулся в итоге договорить с Барри. Ну, я не думаю, что прям два подряд здесь они будут располагать. Здесь закрыто. Ну ладно, выходим тогда сейчас на этот балкон. Пошли, только спешить не будем. Быстрым шагом, но не бегом. Сейчас побеседуем.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Какое-то странное место он там ему гладит. Так, все, значит, скелет мамонта мы с вами видели. Ну вот, Расти — это, в общем, тот мужик, который...
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
А Расти мы с вами видели в кафе, которое с вами посетили сразу после высадки на берег Брайт-Фоллс. И оказывается, он у нас кем? Ветеринаром работает, я так понимаю. Либо он просто своими руками зашивает своего пса. Либо он смотритель вот этого музея. Очень интересно. Либо он просто лесной инспектор. Я не знаю, честно говоря. Сейчас бланк, естественно, мы с вами возьмем. Но я хотел бы здесь еще вот эти двери проверить. Как видите, все они заперты. Ладно, тогда хватаем эту бумажку. И сейчас понесем ему. Так, отнести бланк Расти. Эй, Расти, я взял для тебя бланк. Держи, золотой. Расти. Расти.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Ну что ж, я надеюсь, друзья, что совсем скоро уже стемнеет.